1979, a movie was released called Alien by Ridley Scott, and although unappreciated at the time, it's become something of a cult classic. Now, I had first seen this movie in 2008 when I was 10 years old, and at the time I loved it. I thought it was great, I was terrified, but I was little, and I didn't understand why I liked it. But I've gone back over the years and I've watched this movie over and over, and I finally figured out what I really liked about this movie. And it was the story. It had a deeper story than most horror movies. Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween. They had pretty decent stories. I mean, that's why they're so famous, but none of them stuck with me like this movie did. And it also made me fall in love with the science fiction genre. It made me find the movie Blade Runner. It made me find a video game series called Mass Effect, all of which have some of the best stories I've ever seen. And that's why they were my favorites, just because this movie brought together this whole genre to me. It introduced me to a whole new way of thinking. And it wasn't until the movie was over that I really found out that I was curious for more. I was eager and hungry to learn more about the company, about Mother, about the androids, and the creature itself. But there wasn't more. But there was behind the scenes. And after delving into the behind the scenes, I met a man called H.R. Giger, who is the concept artist for the Alien movie. And he also created the 7'2" suit for the man to run around in the movie. And seeing this man create one of the most terrifying creatures and being able to put it into a film completely inspired me. It made me want to create my own drawings. It made me want to create my own creatures. And I think I owe a lot to this movie of who I am today, of who my style is and who I inspire to be. I want to draw science fiction creatures. I want to draw science fiction settings. And I believe it's probably this movie that got me started on this path. And if it wasn't for this movie, I'm not sure what I'd be doing right now. I'm sure I'd be drawing, but maybe something else completely different. So that's why this movie is my favorite.